Hi, this is Suzanne Wachtel, and today's podcast is going to be about empowerment and the tools to self-talk. I posted something today on Instagram about not listening to that voice in your head that puts you down, that makes you feel bad, and that basically is really not good for anybody. And what I wanted to tell you today and give you some really good tools is that the voice in your head is so powerful, the words are so powerful, that what you say to yourself, being impeccable with your word, what does that mean? It's one of the 4 agreements. If you've ever read the book or had the opportunity, it's a small book, and there are 4 agreements. And one of the agreements in the book that tells you if you learn to practice them, you will have a more happy, productive, positive life. Being impeccable with your word, when I ask people during a workshop, what does that mean? When I go around the room, people usually think it means being honest, being true to what you say. But I finally, after asking usually more than 10 people, that the answer to that question, what is being impeccable with your word mean? It means that you have to be impeccable. You have to be really strong with the words you say to yourself. They are so powerful, beyond your ability to even acknowledge. Being impeccable with what you say to yourself is the key to life. You know, sometimes when we're children, whether it's our parents or a sibling or a bully at school or in the neighborhood, you know, someone could say one thing to you. You could fail one test. You could not make a team. You could have a friend, not want to be your friend anymore. And just one little thing like that, it's not a little thing, it can leave an impact for the rest of your life. You may have a parent that has issues. They may have mental issues. They may have health issues. They may just not really be the parent you needed them to be for you. And if they show up in a different way and you're perceived as not being enough or lovable, then sometimes we can walk away feeling that that is the truth. However, I am here today to tell you differently. The real truth is, what do you think about yourself? Objectively, it's not bragging or being vain, but do you truly respect yourself, admire yourself, love yourself? Are you proud of yourself? Or do you behave in a way that you're proud of? Do you feel good helping others? Do you have empathy for other people? Do you have empathy for yourself? So I remember years and years ago when I was going through therapy, I lived in Manhattan in the Upper West Side. I used to see a Dr. Elaine Eden, who was very ahead of her time. And she taught me the power of self-love and of having a mantra. And she said to me at the time, I think at the time I was only in my 20s, that the words we say to ourselves are what we become. For example, haters, terrorists, mean people, they typically are not born that way. They may have a nature that isn't as kind as others, but they learn through hatred, through bullying, through being mean to people, that it's a powerful thing and it's a very negative thing. So what I'm trying to tell you today is we can make a mantra about yourself that you need to repeat to yourself again and again and again, where it becomes ingrained into your mind that you are lovable, that you are enough, that you deserve to be happy, that you deserve accomplishment, that you deserve love, that you deserve to feel good about yourself no matter what's going on around you. So making a mantra is you take out a piece of paper and you start with I. So my mantra for many, many, many years was, I am a good person. I deserve to live a healthy, happy, productive life. I am lovable. I am kind. I am valuable. I am worth it. And I would repeat that to myself again and again and again. And in life, when you're in situations, you're in a store, someone's rude to you, you're in a family function, people aren't acknowledging you, you're at work and no one is validating you. It should not matter, because if you can do it for yourself and you can fire and be aware of that inner critic that says negative things to us, you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not rich enough, you're not thin enough, you're not this enough, you're not that enough. If we can eliminate that, and when we notice that we're saying a negative sentence to ourselves, we need to notice it, imagine a huge big red stop sign, push it away and replace it. I am good enough. I am a good person. I deserve success. I deserve love. I deserve to be cared about. I deserve to enjoy my life. And once you start to flip the thinking, that in itself will change how you feel about your day, about yourself, and about others. You know, when we're children, our mind is really like a programmed computer. We have these huge ruts, like a rut in the road that gets ingrained over time, a deep rut, and it's a way of thinking. And if in our childhood we did not have the good fortune to have a parent or a teacher, a mentor, a grandparent, or a neighbor to tell us positive things and how wonderful we were, then all of the negative things that we experienced develop like a rut of thinking in your mind. So what I want you to do today is to notice, really notice the automatic thinking that you do about yourself, and really be aware of it. Because by being aware of it, you can then change it, because our minds are so powerful. We can change the words, we can change the script, and therefore getting out of that rut and creating new positive roads in our mind. So people say to me, like, how do you feel so good about yourself? And I say it took years of training and work. I wasn't born this way. I was born being a good-natured person and a kind person. And I guess by fortune, I had a mom who you've heard in previous podcasts was very challenging and at times pretty verbally mean to me. And as a result, I went to therapy and changed the way I thought about myself. Because who I am and how I used to think about myself were not related. There was a time where I felt very insecure, not good enough, not pretty enough, not thin enough, not smart enough, all of the above that everybody thinks sometimes. And I learned through Dr. Eden and many self-help books. There is a book that my friend Joanna Kleinman wrote called Dethroning the Inner Critic. We all have this evil twin that sits on our shoulder, no matter who we are, that tells us we're not good enough, we're not smart enough, but we need to stop it today. That's the last time that you have my permission, I'm joking, of course, to say anything negative to yourself. From now on, Yes, if you make a mistake, you can say, oh, I made a mistake. What did I learn from it? And you can correct it. However, the dialogue in your mind, the new rut you're going to create, I want you to take out a paper and pen and write down 5 to 10 sentences of positive things to tell yourself. I deserve a good life. I deserve to be happy. I am smart enough. I am lovable. I'm a good person. I'm a good friend. I'm a good worker. I'm a great student. I'm a great child. I'm a great parent. I am lovable. I am kind. I make a difference in the world. You got it? I am a good person. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be loved. I deserve success. I deserve all of the good things that life has to offer. And only we can give that gift to ourselves. No one can make you feel good. No one can make you feel bad. If someone is negative around you, you don't have to accept it. You don't. You can just see the stop sign, remove yourself or push it away, and replace that with, well, that's their opinion. I know I am a good person. I know I am capable. I know I am worth it, lovable, cherished, etc. So what I want you to take away today is that everybody has an inner critic. I think it's just a human flaw. And our minds pick up and have a tendency to be negative and self-loathing. So we need to take that truth and really intentionally turn it around and reinforce day after day with our written down mantra. I don't care if you take a picture of it on your phone, if you post it, make copies and put it on your fridge, put it on your bathroom mirror. I want you to look at yourself in the mirror and see beauty and see capacity and see a body that you love, whether it's looking perfect in whatever that means or not, that you love yourself, that you're going to be kind to yourself. This world today is challenging enough. There's enough things that are so hard to get through financially, emotionally, physically, that the one thing that is easy to do, free of charge, is to really build up your self-love, your self-esteem, and create a dialogue and a new rut in your mind that when things get rough on the outside, you have this inner awareness that you love yourself and you're taking care of yourself, and eventually you will actually become what you think, and you will become a loved, valued person by yourself. And once that happens, it doesn't matter what anybody says or thinks. If you feel confident and you believe and you create the dialogue in your mind repetitively, like an advertisement, like a brainwashing, yes, how wonderful you are, it will start to feel authentic and thus become authentic. So I am a good person. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to have a life filled with success and love and prosperity and friendships and relationships, and I choose happy. So I hope this has helped. I know it's really hard out there with all the things being thrown at us every day, but if you really start to use this exercise of positive thinking, of self-love as a practice, nothing will throw you off for more than a moment until you retrieve all of the positive thoughts and start to embrace them and believe them and feel them. Have a beautiful day. I love you, and please love yourself.